Look at my beautiful deck. D-E-C-K, deck. Built by Adrian Bourget Construction. It's beautiful. Poe loves it, I love it, we all love it. But when I posted the video of it being built, man, did I come under fire. And I was told by a number of you, and I haven't answered you all, because I wanted to have a professional to answer the question, saying that, oh, hold on, the builder's done it wrong. He's got the rib side up, it's supposed to be down. Most of those comments came from Australia. I got a couple from the UK, but mostly Australia, saying that's the right way. And the reason is that that's to let the water drain out, which straight away my brain went, no. But anyway, so rather than me try to convince you this is in fact the right way, even though I looked it up online on the regulations in New Zealand, that is a non-slip ridging, or ribbing as it's known, to stop you slipping. But let's talk to a builder right now who's right beside me, who actually built the bloody deck. And you've done it wrong, mate.
Oh, no, right. We'll have to do it again.
You do have to tear it up, because a number of Australian builders have been building it their whole life, even though you've been building, what, 39 years?
Yeah. Of that 20 years we spent building in Australia.
Oh, you're building in Australia as well?
Yeah, yeah. So I've seen this before, so I've been on both sides. Interesting. Used to use Quila a lot in Cairns. The Quila would come from Indonesia. It would be tied up in bundles with string, about 5 boards, because it'd be 90 by 19. It'd be like this. They'd have all the reeded side facing in. Funny that. And people would say to me, oh, you got to put it flat side up. You can put it up any way the client wants it, ultimately. If they want it flat side up because they go around the deck on their knees all the time, sure, you know, then it does hurt their knees not as much. But the fact was, I said to one guy at the time, I said, you notice how they've tied this all together like this? I said, if this was the face side, then what they would do is they would pack the hole up like that, and they would have the bottom side, which can be damaged from handling, and have it tied like that. So any of you Australian guys, if you go and buy from your timber supplier some Quila and it's tied up in little bundles, just have a look which way it was, because I always noticed it was tied up like this. And our building code in New Zealand says that this is for non-slip, that's what it is. If it was an anti-capillary groove intending to stop water from sitting on the joist, it would have to be like a groove that you have on facings and corners of buildings, where it's basically got to be probably about 6 mils wide at least, and be 10 mils deep to stop the water from tracking across. So if you had an anti-capillary groove on the bottom of the decking so that the water could leak out of the joist, it would basically have to be a minimum of the deck gap, which is about 4 mil between all the decking to allow it to drain. And this doesn't do it. This, with capillary reaction, would suck water underneath and hold water on top of the joist if you really think about it. A lot of Aussies know about the old 2 pieces of glass and the water in the bowl and how the water goes up. They do it at science at school there.
Yeah, right.
We already knew that in New Zealand, so we didn't do that.
We didn't.
Sorry, guys. But that's what happens when you have small gaps like this. It can actually get sucked in and stay under there. I pulled a lot of decks apart in Queensland, and we have a lot of sun and a lot of rain. And I can't really, because reading has probably been in the last 15 years or something, so I hadn't pulled apart any decks. The last deck I pulled apart was a hardwood one. It was my own one, the last one I pulled apart and rebuilt it on my house. And I glue my decks down. I used to glue my decks down to stop noise. That was when it was nailing back then, but now we've been screwing for quite a few years. And the glue stopped the moisture from getting in there because it was gluing it together. And it was, some decks you'd paint butanol or bitumen, sorry, on the top of the joists, and there's all different things, but this wouldn't enhance it, so we might just have to do a little scrap wood experiment.
Yeah, I think so. But according to Google, you are wrong.
Yep. Well, at least I've got the New Zealand building code on my side.
Yeah. I'm going to go with it. I think that RP, he's given you a really good logical reason, and you can't argue with logic. I'm with you on that one there. Put your comments below. Is he right or is he wrong? This is a very short video on decking, just for a bit of fun. Thanks, Arp.
No worries.
Yeah, bloody good, mate. Good luck with your own decking. Be good. Can't be good. Be careful. See you later.